No one for today. I'll still have links down below, though, but in the remembrance and the respect of absolutely free-spirited, absolute genuinity of this freaking man. 3 years, I can't believe, even though it's 2 days ago, but 3 years, which is 2 days earlier. I know I'm a little late on this, but I still want to pay my condolences every year. Just like when I talk about my 9-1-1 fortunate video on that happened in 2001, and Mr. AJ Jones made a big stink on that way back in the day. Made a lot of tinfoil hat stuff happen, and of course Simpsons and Family Guy predicted that shit too. Fortunately, I gotta remember this one. This ain't the first YouTuber I remember having a parasocial relationship. You know, it's kind of messed up to have, but I remember way back in 2010 or 11, and this old school Zelda X-Lover princess, this chick Christine Grimmie. I remember when she passed away, and then another dude like last year or year before, 2020, 2021, that was good friends in a lot of the tinfoil hat conspiracy theory, aka True Seeker, alternative media news movie, like what's it called, communities out there, which is what the hell is it called? Jeff Censored. There's only 3 YouTubers I've ever been subscribed to that passed away and deceased, unfortunately, non-living anymore. So I can't say the words that I want to say to express because YouTube is extremely I'm not gonna say they're dictatorialist or communist or any of that shit, but sometimes have unradicalizationalism sort of agendas, in my personal opinion. So I gotta be careful I talk about YouTube. But I know if any of you guys watch my reaction review segment of the Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe, I remember earlier, mid-late last month, this was a thing that happened almost 4 weeks ago. I had a credit is due on AA. You'll hear some music that this absolute amazing, wonderful man, literally a brother from another mother. My dude, man. My effing dude. Desmond man. Etika, man. It's crazy because I remember earlier this year and late last year, and somebody tried to make a freaking NFT off this dude. That's not respecting the dead, man. That's so effed up. Absolutely screwed up in the ass, man. Honestly, I watched a bunch of super old like videos from Library of Etika, and he had Etika EFRX, and it's still hard. I still never forget it. I say this story every year, but it's true, man. I always forget if it was the Rio or the Palms Hotel Casino in 2017. Literally 2 years before he, unalived himself and he was no longer with us anymore on this ethereal plane of Earth. I played some DDLC. I know he liked Doki Doki Literature Club. And I remember when he said when he's gone in the grave, he wanted to play anime pussy. Anime freaking pussy, dude. Oh, man. It's a sombering moment, man. I was just 3 years. It's my dude Desmond. And I got to talk 7-8 hours. Best 7-8 hours I ever got to spend time with him, even though I wasn't a hardcore drinker at that time. Right now, he would have been like 32 years old because I'm 33 now. Man. Means when I'm in my mid-30s next year, he would have been 33. Wow, but this one's from Twitter account from Double A Charge. So you'll hear some music in the background. I'll leave the links to the description box down below. Because I know you like Doki Doki Literature Club, the Fire Emblem series, Three Houses Fates, and I know you like Deltarune a lot too. I know he really loved Deltarune a bunch. He loved the crap out of that thing, I remember that. So I'll leave the links to the music in the description box down below. Man. And then the anime poster one from Josiah on deck. It says, I'm painted by the very talented artist BK Fox. Special thanks to Graffiti Wall Art for support. They said the New York, Brooklyn commissioners were going to take this down. That would have sucked. And I'm glad they kept it up. I'm so glad they decided to keep it up. That was the original artist that did that, by the way. The link's in the description box down below if you want to look at yourself for the full video on that. It's not here. It should be. I don't know why. 22 hours ago. Yeah, but it's just honestly a damn shame, dude. And the guy, he would have had like probably not even one or two. He probably would have been as big as and just Mutahara and the other dudes, some Warner Gamers or most critical. I sometimes talk about Charlie Penguins or whatever. He probably would have 10 million subs right now, man. Besides 5 million plus subscribers, That's not what I was talking about. But yeah, man, it's great. BK Fox wrapping it up, man. Absolute legacy that we sadly, unfortunately, ended up losing. It still breaks my heart every time, man, honestly. It does hurt to see it, but I'll always make him last in my loving memories forever, man, honestly. All the stuff that he was talking about is just amazing, man. It's so much inspiration, motivation, even like just for millennials like me. Even bulls like RTUSA, like he's 41. He's older than I am. He had mad respect for Desmond Amufa or Daniel Desmond Mofa, Etika, the Joy-Con boys forever. And I'll leave the link in the Square's account search box down below. Memories of Etika. So it hurts to say it sometimes. Honestly, do. Really, really hurts to see it. I may not read this whole thing if this will screw out on me. This was from 2 days ago, from 2022 now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read the whole thing, but I'll try. I will damn well try. 2 years after his passing away, after his fans himself, bro, still remembers the online personality. He was more to art. He was like literally art that imitates life. He wasn't life that imitated art, movies that imitate art. He was life itself, the essence. And it's crazy, like, and the most insane part is, like, he liked a lot of the same stuff I like. And like I always said, like, I was born and raised in Harlem, New York, so we're both literally from the. It hurts, honestly, man. Yeah. So yeah, it hurts, man. It was sad shit. I really, really wish he was still here to see all the stuff, all the Smash Brothers things that he watching. I watched so many other things, so many other of his older archived videos that he had. Like, I guess he didn't want people to see. He should have. But I can understand the privacy of him and his family and his deceased brother died a couple years before he was around. But yeah, let me get to the thing. Article Sun. I was gonna read it from this one, but this one screwed up because it said 503 error unknown. But I'll still try to like post it if you guys want to look at it. This is the American. Oh man, doesn't know. Is best known for posting reaction videos and Nintendo Direct presentations. Speaking of Direct, I think there's one in July, August this year in 2022. If it's not late June, that's what I heard rumors on. Still hoping. I got fingers crossed to react to it. American had 145 million views and 1.3 million subscribers. And funny thing, even billionaire celebrity dudes, I think Drake and before the whole thing happened with Travis Scott and that real awful situation happened last year. I'm not going to talk about. If I remember to leave the link, I'll leave in the description box down below. That Astro World thing that happened. He was a big fan of them. I think they tweeted at him and Howard Stern and all these other mainstream media celebrities. They started finding out who Desmond was and they loved him, man. He was welcomed open arms. He wasn't even like Hollywood celebrity famous, and they still cared. 850,000 subs, man, on his original video, his channel before it got shut down, because Sentai and pervert stuff on there started getting leaked out on there, and then sadly his mental breakdown happened. I remember I was there for that, man, on Instagram. Oh, dude, that was a hard thing to see. It was a really, really hard pill to swallow. It hurts, honestly. So it says, like all streaming on Twitch and previously being a model and rapper before a YouTube personality. Ah, dude. And of course, the most deceitful thing, how he sadly left this world spiritually and physically. So he, undeceased, on June 19th, 2022 now. And after taking his own, his soul, East River, New York City. According to the officer, Chief Medical Hammer, the YouTuber believed he jumped off from the Manhattan Bridge and drowned. His body was discovered June 24, 2019, in a backpack of his phone believed to Ben Hess. On June 19th, a memorial account dedicated to Etika. And now it's been 3 years. Desmond and Mufa Etika. It's hard to believe it's been this long. It's been that long, bro, honestly. It's crazy to see it, man. In dedication to him, I'm gonna play one of his favorite songs. I know he liked this one under the anime Poos Poos. The Joy-Con boy will continue to strive. Take care of yourself and look out for another beer, and you need it. Man, he was. To say, You carry yourself, and as usual, have yourself a damn good one. God, man. That's just, man. It's sad every year I think about this. Where he could have been, where's he at? You know, I'm not going to get into the whole religious, spiritual thing, because I know when I was raised in church, when you deceased your own self, you're not 100% to go to heaven and all that. You go down to the other evil place, but I'm not going to get into that. His family, friends, and flooded Twitter with heartfelt words. One user wrote, "It just ain't the same without him. RIP, Etika. I love you so much, man." This is I like Etika concerning the content of his YouTube channel, speaking about DATHE, Scythe, and mental health. Prior to his Scythe, unfortunately, shortcomings, let's call it that, he had spread an apologetic video and admitted to feeling depressed and battling mental illness. He said, "I lived an incredible life and filled with thrills and happiness, even though I will always be an oddball out. I used to think that my strength brought together in an incredible community and with wild boys just like me. God, I'll miss you all so much." Oh yeah, he was. It's real sad. My time ends now, but there is, oh man, there is hope. There is hope. The YouTuber later removed the video for violating community guidelines. Unfortunately, that's what happened. It was extremely sad. It really honestly hurts to see this shit. It still does, and it's for me personally, man. It just sucked. When I get to know him for those like 6-7 hours at the Rio hotels, drinking and smoking a frick ton of hookah, man. I'm gonna keep some of the stuff I said about me and him like private because, man, it's like my brother from another mother. The dudes, the Joy-Con boys, they always hold it down. Joy-Con boys for life. Hashtag it still. Keep his memory alive. And it sucked because I know last year, year before Nintendo got rid of all the things that had his logo Etika on it. That kind of pissed me the hell off, honestly. I really wish Nintendo wouldn't did that. I understand their business, but it sucks. It says other people says he was an inspiration in my life. Never forget all you. And I'm just gonna play this in dedication of him, man, because the dude he honestly deserved it. He truly, truly did. So it says another one said, "Happy birthday, Etika. Still isn't fair. Hope you're still watching." Third said, "Etika is so fucking badly that you were still around too soon, but the spirit and hype lives on with everyone else. Hope you end up having a damn good one." But yeah, dude. This is my dedication to the dude. I'll leave the link down below. The anime pussy, man. Fun times. Beautiful, beautiful times. And I know I didn't get to talk about it, but Twizzlers, and I would have given him a dedication to Twizzlers because he loved the crap out of Twizzlers. And what else did he like? That and Vodka Patron and all that shit. Such a big old school fan of that, bro. A dedication for you and the Twizzlers. That's my thing, Twizzlers. Even though I had like oh god, there's like so many wonderful memories. I remember he even did like stuff in the Vice, how he did instruments, how he used to pick up girls. He was an old school like MGTOW dude. Like he was a play pimp for life, dude. This guy, he used to get women and bag him all the time, bro. And the stuff he would say now would be cancelable. I wouldn't give a fuck. That mother effer, he is so much old school, same with comedy. He like a lot of the same sexual perverted crap, even though it's very, very bad. I remember, I still never forget it. Like, if we usually did the cease and not be everyone wanted to be buried in front of the YouTube headquarters. It says, "No bitch niggas, snitch niggas." That type of deal, oh, man. His comedy was just so on point, bro. He was a visionary beyond honest. He was wise, for me personally, wise beyond his years, man. Maybe it was 5-10% of me that was Puerto Rican since I am Mexican and 5% Spanish right now. I still have a tiny sort of bit of African American black in me, but not very much because I know my dad's pop side. I got some of them that are like Dominican black, and then some on my mom's side are like super white Spaniard white. So I was right smack dab in that middle. I never forget like all the other times he got with him, man. Like he was with his girlfriend Christine, and he remembers Cat Bombay. Bombay was so freaking cool, man. As a little cat, he loved the shit. I like the little dances and lingos and jingles he used to do. The Joy-Con boys, every time he got a freaking notification, $100 donation on Patreon or Twitch or any of that shit. He was so real with his chat. A real freaking dude. Honestly, I really wish he was still there, man. Rest in peace, my brother. Rest in power, King. You were amazing. You're the bomb. There's hopefully I see you in heaven one day.